$36,782 every single day selling Zoom calls to strangers. In this video, I'll break down how Brez Scales is making over $1 million a month with his info coaching business. I'll break down each step of his funnel, his Instagram content strategy, his two-channel YouTube strategy, how he's nurturing dopamine addicts to pay him over $5,000 for his coaching program, and how he's getting more than 3 times the show up rate from his competitors. That allows him to do over $1 million a month every single month with his info coaching business. My name is Lucky, and I help coaches and creators start or scale their info coaching business. So if you are looking for help, just go on to the first link in the description and you can book a direct one-to-one with me. Let's start with his Instagram content strategy, because that is where most of the traffic or majority of the people get to know Brez for the first time. So if you take a look at his Instagram, he's a very huge audience on here, 690k followers, which is almost now 700k. And on Instagram, there is only 3 types of content, right? First one is stories, second one is the posts, and third one is reels, which is most important. So let's start with stories. Now with stories, mostly Brez is doing daily lifestyle stories. Let me change the color of my pen. So Brez is doing daily lifestyle stories like this, stories of him in his cars, watches, luxury, vacations, things like that. Then his YouTube video promos, so stories like this. Whenever he posts a YouTube video on his main channel or on his second channel, he always posts on here to get people from his Instagram to watch that YouTube video. And third thing is story sequences for his coaching program. So whenever he wants new people onto his coaching program, 5, 10, 15, 20, whatever it is, he just posts story sequences. And if guys, if you don't know what story sequences are and how they works, it is one of the most important thing on Instagram, where 90% of the people are missing out on right now. If you want to learn more about it, just go on to my previous video. I explained whole concept of story sequences, how they works and how it can work for you, how you can create it. So watch that video. And third thing is webinar sequences. So Brez is occasionally running webinars, and whenever he runs a webinar, guys, he just abuses Instagram stories, from the reminders, from the client results or testimonials, social proof, and the webinar sequence to get people onto his webinar. Then stories act as middle of funnel for his Instagram, because mostly the content he's posting is top of funnel, that is purely made to attract new people onto his funnel. There is no nurturing or no educational or valuable stuff in the reels. So whenever he tries to, whenever he wants to get a pool of new warm leads, what he just posts a story. So for example, he can go like, guys, I just recorded a 2-hour masterclass that is, going over how I make a bunch of money and how you can go from 0 to 10K. If you want that, just DM me the word and I'll send it to you. Boom. By doing that, he got now thousands and thousands of people who is already nurtured, who know him, like him, trust him, and they are now in his many chats. So a pool of warm leads, right? Then last thing is updates, so general updates about his life, where he's at, and things like that. Second thing is Instagram, like the posts, actual posts. So I'll just show you live. Yep. So here we go. Now with the posts, Brez is doing nothing special. He's just posting his lifestyle, his travelings, his cars, his watches. So let's take this latest one. And yeah, you can take a look at just his cars. And yeah, nothing crazy, just his lifestyle updates, cars, traveling, vacations, things like that. And now when it comes to reels, has the sauce of Instagram, that is literally the main thing growing his YouTube channel, guys. Okay, so let's start. When it comes to reels, Brez is doing an amazing job. Actually, he has a team behind it, because you cannot do 2 reels every single day on your own, right? So 269k, 224, 441, 188k, 187k, 263k, 242k. So he's averaging anywhere between 200 to 300,000 views on every single reel. How is able to do that? I'll break down in a minute. But first of all, the frequency is 1 to 2 reel every single day. Okay, now it's better. So 1 to 2 reel every single day. The reels is all about either cars, luxury, skates, traveling, raw reels, just talking head videos, talking about his cars, talking about his lifestyle, talking about his business model, or just raw talking head videos. The next thing is talking head flex. So if he's in a hotel, he makes a talking head video and just flex a bunch of stuff. So that is what I call talking head flex. And then transformational reels, Brez 3 years ago and Brez right now, and then some YouTube clips. So he has not a specific Instagram strategy. He's just posting a bunch of stuff, top of funnel, and all of them is to get views and only views. And when I say only views, he's not mentioning his business model. He's not posting any educational video about his business model. He's not telling people what he do. He's just posting a lifestyle. And The right term for it is selling the dream, right? So the only goal is to get views. And why they go viral every single time? Because everybody wants that life, right? You have a bunch of luxury cars, you are living in a $1 million penthouse, or I think you just bought a new house, I don't know. So that is the life that everybody wants. I don't like this does not matter if I'm 15-year-old kid, a 30-year-old corporate worker, or maybe a 50-year-old who's close to his retirement. So that's why the lifestyle reels, day in the life vlogs are generally go viral. And viral does not mean you'll make money every single time, right? So you just need to break that belief that to make more money with your info coaching business, you need to go viral. You do not need to go viral, right? You just need to nurture people a lot, show them the proof that you actually know what you're talking about. You have some exceptional results. And I'll also show you how Brez is nurturing a tons of dopamine addicts that pays him over $5,000 for his coaching program. The only goal here with the reels is get them to know you. There is no trust. They do not like you. They just know you, right? So how it works is, you are just scrolling on Instagram, a reel of a 20-year-old kid, Brez Scales, comes into your feed, and he's just, chilling out in his new cars, watches, luxury houses, and you are just intrigued, right? You know that, okay, Brez is someone on the internet and he is living the dream lifestyle that I want to live. That's where everything starts. So that's why Instagram is his main top of funnel, right? And no selling in reels, no call to action, nothing, no promo about coaching, his programs, freelance brand scaling, his YouTube videos. These are just simple reels. And the only goal, as I told you earlier, is only goal is to get views, get them to know you, get them to know you. Okay, and then direct them to YouTube via stories, because reels cannot nurture people. That is the cold hard truth. If you are just purely relying on reels, you will not make as much money as you can if you start a YouTube channel. Or you can do something like Selby Shap, running a free masterclass funnel. And if you want to learn how Shelby Shap is making over $1 million a month, you can also check that out. Video that I did, I think a couple of weeks earlier on her breaking down her whole webinar or free masterclass funnel. And then on Instagram, he has also some clippers who just clips his long form vlogs into reels, and they are also doing great. So clipping from main YouTube channel, again, lifestyle, luxury cars. Main goal, again, Instagram, get them to know you, right? And then direct them to YouTube via stories. The only goal, get as many views as possible with these clipping accounts, and then redirecting them to YouTube and his VSL funnel. So if you take a look at this link tree, this will redirect you to either YouTube channel or his VSL page, right? Same thing with this account. So here's a couple of accounts where he have clippers who's clipping for him. Now the main source where the actual convergence, where the actual cash is maximized is YouTube, right? So when it comes to YouTube, Brez is also killing it. And the most important thing with YouTube, how Brez is able to crack YouTube, is also Instagram. Because if you are getting 1 million views every single reel on Instagram, and if you direct that traffic to YouTube, let's say 10% of that, right? So you get almost 100,000 views on your YouTube channel. So yeah, you just need to leverage the algorithm of Instagram, TikTok, short form content, so you can get more views on your long form content that nurtures people, right? 272K subscribers, amazing big YouTube channel. And with his YouTube channel, he is doing some amazing stuff, and I broke that down completely. So selling the dream lifestyle, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. So 20-year-old millionaire take over Greece, and this is his latest video. $1 million in cars at 20 years old. Being rich makes life easier. A couple days with a young millionaire, my new $4 million house, I'm buying another new car, right? All of his videos are just purely selling people onto his lifestyle, right? So I'll show you how he's doing that. Mostly his YouTube content is vlogs, just literally vlogs, 30, 40, 50, sometimes even an hour long vlogs. 20-year-old millionaire, day in the life. Sorry, there should be an F here. So day in the life, weekend life, vacations, cars, watches, houses. So if we see his YouTube channel, you cannot see a video where Brez is breaking down his business model, how he makes money, and why, the 7 habits that made him rich, that kind of videos. The only goal with this channel is to sell them on the lifestyle. And his videos, take a look at this video, 51 minutes 40 seconds, so almost an hour long video. The convergence actually happens inside the video. So you are selling them on a lifestyle in a video, and you are telling them, hey guys, if you want this life, I do this, this, and this, and if you want more information, you can check that out. So selling the dream or lifestyle in the front end as the packaging, thumbnail, title, and almost 90% of the video, he does not talk about the business at all, like the business model, or he does not try to sell you something on a coaching program. Just his vlogs, 20-year-old millionaire, day in the life, weekend life, vacations, cars, watches, houses, right? So top of funnel content. And the only goal here with this YouTube channel, with the packaging, like the title and thumbnail, is attracting new people. So just be honest. Let's say if you have nothing to do with online business or coaching programs or anything, right? And you see this guy pull up in your YouTube feed. So I will zoom it for you. I don't know, it is not zoom. Yeah. So 20-year-old millionaire take over this, and let's say you are a 25-year-old working in a corporate job. You are naturally intrigued, right? You just want to know how his life looks like, what he is doing, right? So that is exactly how Brez is able to convert a bunch of people from his vlogs, and with call to action in every video. So for example, 5 minutes into the video, you can say something like, guys, I actually made this money from freelance brain scaling and there is no competition. This is a new business model. If you want to try that out, just go into the first link in the description. That's exactly what I did with you in the start of the video, right? So that is how Brez is attracting a bunch of people and still converting a lot of them by having a simple call to action, and not a single but a simple multiple call to action throughout the videos, because the length of the videos are too long that allows him to add multiple call to actions, right? So for example, first video at 5 minutes, then second video at 20 minutes, he can be like, guys, one of my students in my coaching program got to 30K a month within 3 months of joining the program. So yeah, this shit is amazing, and if you want to make money, if you want to live the lifestyle as me, just check out the free training in the description. That's it. That's a simple call to action. And the reason it works is he's getting tons and tons of traffic. So let's say if 500,000 people watches your YouTube video and even 1% of them click, so 5,000, you got 5,000 clicks from a single video, and that is just an example. And why only 1%? Because most of the people are here for your lifestyle, for your blog, not for your business model. But 1% of them will be interested, right? So the call to action either can be, he can add a b-roll about him going on his coaching calls, student results, some inside what's inside the program. So he can be like, okay, guys, I want to drive my car, but I have a call in 2 hours with my coaching students, and we will do this and this and this. So you get the point, right? And some updates in his coaching program. All of the videos are long form, 25-minute plus. So I showed you 51 minutes, 33, 28, 33, 24, 37. These are pretty much long form and very long form, right? Some of them are literally movies and are long movies, right? Top of funnel content, the only goal is to sell them on a lifestyle, sell them on the dream, and make them intrigued about what I do or what Brez do by having multiple call to actions in the videos, or having actual video footages inside the 30, 40, 50-minute long video about the coaching program or the business model, right? Views maxing, these types of videos are not maximized or optimized for conversions, but the thing is, Brez is getting so much views, so much traffic onto his YouTube videos, that having multiple call to actions just helps a lot, and he's getting tons of clicks on his VSL and tons of calls booked in his calendar. Raw format, no fancy edits. Like the videos looks very premium or luxury, but there is no fancy edits, right? Just authentic vibe, raw format. And if you take a look at the packaging, they are also authentic and raw. So let me just show you. If you take a look at this thumbnail, this thumbnail, this thumbnail, this thumbnail, none of them are crazily edited, right? There is no graphics, nothing. And just take a look at the titles. They are overly simplified, and they kind of looks dumb when you look at them, right? A couple days with a young millennial. Like there is no optimization and stuff like that. But these kind of videos from the last 3, 4, 5, 6 months are performing well. So now if you are struggling with your highly edited video, just change your style from editing, graphic designing and all to being completely raw and authentic, making videos like this one that I am doing. Or maybe you can just do a simple talking head videos like William Brown and a bunch of other people are doing, and targeting people who is trying to make it in life, because obviously they are mostly teenagers or early 20s, because these are the guys who wants to make a bunch of money, quick money, or the cars, the clothes, the environment, everything matters when you are making a YouTube video, right? And Brez, like his messaging or targeting is mostly for teenagers or people who are in their early 20s. The only goal is get them intrigued about the business model. Sorry about that. But the only goal here is get them intrigued about the business model and redirect them to a VSL page, right? And also second channel, teasing in every video to build trust. As I told you, these kind of videos does not build trust at all. This does not position you as the authority. This does not convert well. So Brez knew it, and he opened a second channel, and the whole goal of second channel is to nurture people. I'll show you the second channel in a minute. Now before going on second channel, he's also posting on Twitter X, and posting 4 or 5 times every single day. There is no content strategy behind it. There is some random posts about his lifestyle, his cars, his crypto, like traveling, things like that. No fixed strategy, random post, and redirecting people to YouTube, right? Now here's the main sauce. which is middle of funnel, nurture people, and that allows him to convert a lot more people, which is his second channel. So I'll show you. This is here. Brez, almost 50K subscribers. So yeah, posting almost every single week, and that is the channel where most of the conversions happens, right? So first of all, let's take a look at the type of videos he's posting. Now just see the packaging, like take a look at thumbnails, titles, and the views, right? So obviously views are much lower because they will be. That is guaranteed when you post middle of funnel videos, because the only people watching him are interested in your coaching program, are interested in your business model, or want to do same thing as you. So that is a plus point. The negative is they like do not go viral in general. This is purely made for gas maxing, right? So on this video, he's posting super tactical, actionable, and valuable guide. So whether you know him from Instagram, whether you know him from YouTube, from X, whenever you come to this page, you will exactly know how Brez is making so much money, how he do it, and how he can help me do the exact same thing. So super tactical, actionable, valuable guides that nurtures people, that build that trust that is needed to buy from somebody, right? And on an average, you need almost 7 hours of content from someone to buy from you. And those 7 hours of content must be useful or valuable, right? And these videos are highly edited, and also they are long form, like not long form like YouTube, because you do not have to do multiple call to actions inside a single video. Low views but serious people who are ready to buy it, and it just make a lot of sense, guys. If you are starting for the first time on YouTube, maybe you have an audience on Instagram or TikTok or LinkedIn or X, whatever it is, but it makes so much sense to start a main YouTube channel like this, where you are just posting super tactical, actionable, valuable guides in a long format to nurture people very fast, that it feels illegal, right? And then what these types of videos does, it build that trust to buy his coaching program and credibility. So after watching maybe like this video, his viewers will be like, oh, Brez knows the shit. He know how to run ads. And I like, if I want to live the same life, I need to learn Facebook ads. So maybe I join his coaching program. Purely focused on business. There is no lifestyle, cars, luxury, nothing, right? And then it is a pure nurturing machine. And guys, as I told you, if you are starting out, just start a channel like this where you are just posting super long form videos, valuable videos. You don't try to go viral by posting some random shit on your channel. But that is it about the traffic. Second thing is collecting leads. So let's take a look on his Instagram. So this is his clipping pages. So on clipping pages, he has this link tree. On his main Instagram, he has two links. So second link is for his agency, which also builds credibility that Brez is doing what it is. And then his main YouTube channel. So this is the VSL page link. And then his second channel. So this is the VSL page link. Now, right now he is running two VSL funnels, VSL call funnels, to be more precise. And one VSL is for the people who needs nurturing, who do not know Brez, who do not know what freelance brand scaling is, who do not trust him, who just knows him, literally knows him via an Instagram reel or a YouTube video on his main channel. As I break down on both of like the main Instagram and YouTube channel, he's just posting lifestyle stuff, right? So that does not make any sense to buy from him after looking at his lifestyle, right? So for those people, he's running a more nurturing type of VSL. And for people who are already nurtured, who are coming from his second channel, so apply for the ERT. So this is the direct link. Here's a straightforward VSL. So I'll break down both the funnels, but they are kind of similar. The main difference is the VSL. So first one is opt-in VSL. You see the headline, the exact strategy I used to go from a fat fortnight kid to making over 6 figures a month with freelance brand scaling, right? A fat fortnight kid does know who is his ICP really, really deep, right? So fat fortnight kid, and the main transformation he's offering is making over 6 figures a month with freelance brand scaling. And then he has a call to action, unlock the mini course. He asks for a full name, your email, your name, your phone number. So he will add you to his email list. You will receive a bunch of emails every week, 2, 3, 4 times a week. Then maybe a call from his setter or his dialer about asking about what's the good time, if it's a fit, or booking the call, to be honest, right? After that, you get access to the actual VSL, and the VSL is almost 13 minutes long. And in the VSL, so I broke down the whole VSL. He starts with his lifestyle, because the people who are on his VSL want to live the same lifestyle as him, because they came from main Instagram or YouTube channel. So he starts with the lifestyle, and then he talks about his story, so his transformation, how freelance brand scaling changed his life. Then he sell them on a business model. So why brand scaling is the best way to go, why SMMA, trading, crypto, IPGA, all these things are bullshit, and brand scaling is the best way to go. why it's better than any other business model. So he's trying to sell them on the business model. Then breaking most common beliefs. So you don't need a bunch of money, no experience, and a beginner can do that. It's easy because there is no competition, things like that. Then I do it myself. As I told you, he has this agency open still, and he, do it in the side. So that makes a bunch of trust in the people because they'll be like, yo, Brez is doing himself. So I do it myself. Then he finally introduced ERT, which is his coaching program, throws out a bunch of results and bunch of results to show that anyone can do it. Then he goes deep into the program. So what's inside the program? And then he just kind of future pays in the VSL. So the opportunity cost of not joining, not taking action, and living the same life, or same working on the same shitty job, agitating on the pain points, opportunity costs of not joining. Then he goes over some FAQs, some frequently asked or most commonly asked questions. Then finally a call to action. Like I'll show you the exact button, call to action for applying, which will redirect you to a type form. Being nervous objections. So this is important because I just watched your one YouTube video, or let's say one reel. I clicked on your VSL. I watched it. Now you are telling me to jump on a sales call. So I am naturally nervous. I am not sure if this is the right thing to do it right now, or should I wait for it. So he already pre-handled this objection. He'll be like, being nervous is good because we are doing something new. Human mind is this. So you get the point, right? And then last call to action again. So, oh, sorry. This is the main VSL. Then you will be redirected you to a type form. They'll ask a bunch of questions, and if you qualify, the main question is just financial qualification, if you have the money or not. And then he will redirect you to a thank you page, and the thank you page is the only reason why he is getting 3 times more shop rate than his competitors. And I'll break down in a minute, but let's break down his second VSL funnel, which is for the people who are already nurtured, which is the direct VSL. This VSL is kind of storytelling VSL, where he's telling a story, playing around with emotions. And this one is pretty direct because people are already nurtured. They are already sold themselves on the business model on Brez. So let's see. Learn the exact systems. I used to go from a complete beginner to making over 6 figures a month as a freelance brand scaler. And in no opt-in, just direct VSL. And in this VSL, it's super short, like 8 minutes. People are already sold the business model. So he starts the VSL by pre-framing them that, hey, you already know that freelance brand scaling is the best way to make your first 6 figures a month online. Then he starts with results and proof because people already sold them on a business model. Now they want more proof that Brez can actually help them. Then he goes over what is freelance brand scaling and why it's the best again. So if people are not nurtured yet, some of the people, so it can be out of the way. There's no objections on what is freelance brand scaling, how it works, things like that, with results. So he will show like why it's the best with results, right? So maybe he'll be like, okay, so there is no competition. That is how Lucas made $50,000 last month as a 17-year-old kid, because there is no competition. So you get the point. Super easy, best for beginners, no competition, no huge investment, with results. So again, he's selling them on the proof, selling them on his results to make sure that his sales team have the highest chances of them closing, because the more nurture, the more content they consume before the call, the more objections that gets handled before the call, the easier the close will be, right, for your sales guys. Then he goes on what's inside the program. Then he pre-handles the objection about being skeptical or thinking that it's a scam, etc. Also with results. So this VSL is purely selling them on the results, right? Then due diligence, he told you that do your research, do your due diligence, but and in a directed way, because people are going to do their due diligence or research about your program. So either you can address this in your VSL or in your content before the call. So you can direct the people, or you can frame the research as you wish, or they can maybe watch some random YouTube videos where they have some negative reviews about you, so you just lost a sale. So address this objection in your VSL, do your due diligence, and you can have a look at the videos below. So it's a directed research. Then crossroad selling. So if you do nothing, you live the same life, work in a shitty job and something like that. If you want to make money, just then call to action, just book a call below or apply for my coaching program. Then no hard selling. He pretend to not care about your money or yourself inside his coaching program. So it feels like there is no hard selling, but there is, because he already sold you for straight 7 minutes. Then call to action again. So these are the VSLs, and I broke down in much more detail. If you want that file, just DM me on IG, and there's a link below in the description. Then again, same type form as this type form. and then the again same thank you page, right? So I'll break down the thank you page now, and then we will go over his conversion process. So this is his thank you page. Yeah. And the thing is, let me just refresh it for you and let's see what Brez is doing. So there's a timer for 2 minutes. So he's not doing a direct Calendly page, because by doing that, you will get a bunch of unqualified leads if you are getting the level of traffic that Brez does, right? So to solve the issue, he just hired a bunch of dialers and setters, and their only job is to call every single lead that fills out the type form and that is the right fit. They have the money to call within 2 minutes. And why 2 minutes? Because within 2 minutes, this is the best time or best chances of you getting a response from your lead, right? And in this video, Brez is all, like this whole video is emphasized on getting a call from his team. He'll be like, within 2 minutes, you'll be getting a call from my team, and their only goal is to help you out, know your situation, so they can send you personalized resources before the call. And it can be a random company number. And that's it. Like his 2 minutes is just yapping about the call that you are going to receive from his sales teams or the dialers or setters. Now, the next thing, which is the magic, to be honest. Step two, go through our frequently asked questions below. Now, he has like 5 to 6 videos. And if you take a look at the videos, let me go over to my Miro again. So first video is how quickly will I able to make my investment back? Now, why is there a frequently asked question in a video format? These are the questions that his closers face the most, or the objections that his closer gets the most on a sales call. So what he does, he just tracks every single call. He just takes out the most common questions or objections, and he just makes a video on a thank you page, right? So now, first of all, if you'll be able to make your investment by when, how much money do you need to get started, and if Brez is doing the business model or not, or how much experience do I need. You are more nurtured, you are 10 times more likely to show up to the call, right? Because now your most common objections, like the main resistance, is already cleared by Brez himself, right? So in this video, you can be like, the average guy makes $20,000 in the program within 3 months. You get your answer, you'll be like, oh, amazing. I just, let's take a look. Let's jump on a call and let's see if I'm a good fit. How much money do I need? How does Brez do it himself? Can I still get clients with no experience? So these are the questions that need to be addressed before the call to make your sales process smoother. And if you are currently struggling with, your sales guys become educators, you are just educating them on a sales call. You just need to do it. Have 5 to 8 videos. It can be 10 most asked questions. So you have the highest chances of getting show up rates, getting them to show up on the call and convert them easily. Like your literally closers become cash collectors, right? So that's the sauce that I want to give you if you are still in the video. Now, finally, his conversion process, which is easy. So the dialer or the setter calls every lead within 2 minutes. And after the dialer setter calls him or calls the lead, the pre-call flow starts, where most of the coaching businesses start their pre-call flow after booking the call. Brez starts before, booking in a time. So within 2 minutes, as I told you, within 2 minutes is super important. Know the specific situation. That is the thing. And that is, I told you earlier that Brez is getting 3 times more show up rates from his competitors. And the only thing is, first of all, these videos, these common objection videos, and getting to know their specific situation. So I'll give you an example. So I am, let's say, a 22-year-old man in a corporate job, and I have a specific situation that I cannot work 10 hours a day on my business model. So the resources or your pre-call assets that you send does not matter to me. Maybe your ICP is somebody who can work 12 hours a day on their business model. But right now, I'm unable to do that. Or I'll give you a clear example, right? Let's say if I'm a 55-year-old doctor who's making a bunch of money and I just want to start a side hustle and I don't know shit about this online thing or online business and stuff like that. I need more pre-call assets. I need more basic understanding of online business. I need more nurturing before the call rather than your average leads or average ICP. So that is how you maximize your show up rates, by getting to know the specific situation of each lead and fighting the objections before they even occur on the sales call, right? So within 2 minutes, know the specific situation, books in a time and confirm the time, because they books on a call, there is no calendar page. So after booking the call, they send pre-call assets, maybe some videos, some testimonials, some resources to consume before the call. And also, like, the reminders are automated and some of them are manual, but pre-call assets are personalized. So now I am more nurtured, I am more hyped up for the call, because I know that this guy can help me and how this business model works and stuff like that. So this is the only reason why he is getting over 3 times more show up rate. and doing over $1 million a month. Finally, they hop on a call with a closer. So that's it for today. See you in the next one.